Hello guys, welcome back to my channel again with another informative video. And by the thumbnail you guys might have already known that the topic of today's video is about what is the monthly cost of living here in London, UK. So like lot of you are maybe hearing about price rise, inflation, everything about UK. So you are maybe like you have not decided or you are little apprehended whether you should come in UK or not. So today I will be trying to give you an overview, a nice idea about what are the costs, what are the expenses if you're coming as a single or if you're coming with your wife as well. Like what is the monthly cost of living as per my experience, as per whatever I know. I'll try to share my knowledge today. Okay, so stay tuned with the whole video. So the major part of your expense here in London, UK is the rent, the accommodation that you need to have. Okay, so if you are like single, coming as a single, and like there are basically, let me first explain you about what are the types of accommodation. First, there is like one thing called shared accommodation. In the shared accommodation, you have to share your kitchen and living room with other flatmates. You will have your own room. Sometimes you will have your own bathroom or toilet, but sometimes the bathroom toilet also is common. So if you are having your own bathroom that is ensuite, it will be little costly, but if you are sharing, it will be less costly. So one thing is like shared accommodation, and another thing is like if you want to have your own flat or your own like house, studio flat kind of things. Okay, so both the things, like if you are having a shared house, it will be little less costly. Like probably now it's starting, minimum you should pay around 550 and maximum it goes up to 700 to 800 pound. Okay, so as I was talking about like shared accommodation, so shared accommodation you have to pay minimum starting from 550 and it goes up to probably 800. And in shared accommodation, so there is some categories, like in some kind of accommodation all the bills will be included. In some accommodation not all the bills will be included, like the internet you have to pay or the council tax maybe you have to pay. So it depends on the accommodation that you will get, but it will like it sums up around 550 to 800 if you are having a shared accommodation. Okay, and if like get you will get all the bills included then also. And then coming to the, like if you want to have your own house or studio flat kind of things, so that kind of thing will be little costly, and it's around starts from for two-person, like one double bed, it's starting from 900 to 1200 pound, and it may go up. Okay, depending on the quality, the luxury that you will have in your house or flat. Okay, so that's the accommodation thing. I can sum it up as like if you are have coming as a single, 550 to 800, and like if you want to have your own flat or house, it's around 900 to 1200 or even above. Now the next part of the expense is the grocery that we need to have to buy. So basically if you are single, whatever, like as per my experience, if you are single, it's around like monthly it should not be more than 150 to 200. And if you are having like more meat, chicken and all, maximum for single person it goes to 220, I think, not more than 220 if you are having a like very luxurious kind of food. Okay, and if you are living as a like with your wife, two-person, I would say it goes around 250 to 300, not more than that, because I'm also living with my wife now, and as per my experience, my expense for groceries also not going more than 300 a month. Okay, okay, so after the grocery part, the another thing, if you are having your own flat or house, you need to pay the council tax depending on which area of UK or London you are living to. It depends on the band. So like it's generally minimum 150 to 170 pound, like that. So I would say like 150 pound for your council tax. Okay, so that's not for like shared accommodation. If you are having shared accommodation, this will be divided by your flatmates. Sometimes it comes included in your whole rent. Okay, but if you are living in like independently in your own flat or house, you need to pay the council tax. So I would say 150 pound per month. And the next expense is about your gas and electricity bill, okay, because we all need to have the heater and cooking and all, so you have to pay the gas and electricity bill. So here also there are two categories basically. Some houses you will have gas and electricity, and some houses there is no gas, only electricity, okay. So it like if you have only electricity or gas, like it's similar kind of things. uh, Probably the cost is around, it will minimum you have to pay 60 pound in the like summer days, and in the winter you have to use more heater, and also it goes up to around 100 to 120 pound, I would say. So it's like ranging from 60 to 100 or maybe 120 sometimes, depending on how you use it. And the next expense is about internet. Here in UK, all houses they have their own internet broadband connectivity. So and now it's like it's increased a little bit up. Before it was maybe 20 pound, 25 pound, and now it's monthly you have to pay 35 pound. I think if you want to have a good speed uploading and downloading speed. Okay, so internet bill is around 35 pound per month. And the next expense, that is for transportation. So if you are living somewhere and your workplace is little far, you need to use your public transport, you don't have your car. So here public transport now for single bus ride is 2 pound, and if you want to take train, that's like extra cost. But I will just say for bus transportation, around 2 pound for single bus ride. So maybe if you are coming in going 4 pound a day. So if you are working suppose 16 days a month, depending on how what is your work pattern, so I would say it cost around 80 pound, and like depends on, it may go up to 100 and 120 pound per month. So I would say it's 80 pound per month for transportation. And the next one is like miscellaneous. Suppose like if it depends on how you are spending, you want to shop something, you want to go to visit some places. There are very nice places here in London, UK. So if you are going to visit them, you need to spend some money. If you are shopping things, clothes, shoes, you need to spend some money. So that one like depends on person to person. So I would say probably monthly 100 to 200 pound. So that's the miscellaneous cost.
Single shared accommodation, if you think all the bills are included in the rent, it should start from 810 to 1245 pound a month. And double accommodation, if you're living in a flat or own house, it may cost you 1500, and it may even reach up to 2170 pound depending on how you live.
So in a nutshell, if I want to tell you, like if you are coming as a single, probably you need to prepare your mind that you need to spend around 1,000 pound or even more, 900 to 1,000 or 1,100 pound for monthly cost of living. And if you are coming with your wife, maybe you need to spend around 1,500 to 1,600 pound, depending on like how you spend and where what accommodation you are having. Okay, and if you are having a child, then it may go up because childcare is like much expensive here. So it may go more. You need to spend probably 500 pound more or something like that, depending on your needs. Okay, so if a single, I would say it's 1,000 pound, and for double, 1,500, 1,600 pound. Okay, this is the monthly cost of living. So I hope guys you have liked this video. You have got some real information about what is the monthly cost of living here in London, UK. And so please subscribe my channel, share with your friends, and till the time I come up with another next informative video, please take care of yourself. Thank you. Bye bye.